y'all, it's Nikki from It's a Southern Life. I just wanted to do a quick little dessert video with you. This is called chocolate crinkle toffee and it is really good. It doesn't take a lot of ingredients. It's really easy to make. Anyone can do it. And it's only 35 calories per 1.5 square, so it's about like this. So it's not too bad. Just don't eat the whole thing at once like I want to. Okay, so let's get started.
Here are the things that you're going to need. You're going to need 1.5 cups of rice cereal, some pan butter spray to spray in the bottom of your pan, 1 cup of dark chocolate chips, a splash of vanilla, a pinch of salt, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of light corn syrup, a 1/2 stick of butter, a wooden spoon for stirring, one of these false bottom pans just so you can lift it out easily, and a heavy bottom pot to cook it in. Okay, so in your heavy bottom pan, what you're going to do is melt the 1/2 stick of butter. Once it's almost melted, go ahead and put in the 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Go ahead and just stir that around. What we want is that butter to melt, and we want that sugar just to go ahead and dissolve. So just keep stirring. If you do not keep stirring, it could stick. Brown sugar does have a tendency to stick in a hot pan. So just keep stirring, keep stirring. And in a little bit, I will add a pinch of salt. It's really easy to judge, just a tiny pinch of salt. Anything sweet that you make really needs some salt. It brings out the sweetness of everything and just adds to the flavor. And then just stir that in. Okay, and just keep stirring. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in the 1/2 cup or 1/2 can of sweetened condensed milk that I forgot to even add it to the ingredients and to even tell you about it. So there it is. Now just mix it all up. Just keep stirring. Like I said, this could stick, so don't stop stirring it. It is going to look like it's separating, but it will all come together in the end. And also, this smells already so good. And we're going to go ahead and add the dash of vanilla. And I also forgot to record the pouring in of the 1/4 cup of the light corn syrup. So just make sure you keep stirring and it'll all be incorporated in. And now we're just going to stir and just let it keep cooking away until it thickens up. Okay, so it cooked for about 4 minutes and this is the consistency that you want. Just keep stirring and so it won't stick to the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and turn the stove off and take it off the heat. And now it's off the heat. I'm just going to stir it around just a little bit. And then now I'm going to add in the 1.5 cups of rice cereal. Just make sure you mix this in really good. You just want to make sure that every piece of that cereal is coated in that gooey goodness because it is delicious. So you just want to make sure that everything is coated very good. So the next step is just pressing it in your mold and then go ahead and just sprinkle the chocolate chips over it. What I did to melt the chocolate chips is I just covered it in tin foil and left it on the counter for about 5 minutes. And this is me just spreading the chocolate out, making sure that everything is even and evenly distributed. Now just pop it in the refrigerator covered for about 3 hours. And this is it after it was in the refrigerator for a couple hours. And as you can see, my little puggle is eyeballing it and wanting me to give him a piece, which I did not and will not because there's chocolate in it. And go ahead and just get a sharp knife and cut it into squares. Now I am not cutting on my granite countertop. I do have that false bottom, that silver part in the corner that you see that I am cutting on. It is a little hard to cut. You do have to put some pressure on it. The chocolate does get hard from being in the refrigerator, and also you have to cut through the rice cereal. And here is the end result. It is really chocolatey, really gooey, and crunchy, which makes it all a good combination. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like.